Okay, welcome to my channel, and it's a great day in New England for working on your bike outside. If you've seen my channel before, you've seen when I picked this bike up and it has a few things that need to be attended to, a little TLC, and one of them was the headlight. These are notorious for losing the lens, and when they lose the lens and you're going 60, they're not going to survive. So I got it with no bulbs in it. Didn't really know if the wiring harness worked or not, but I told you the story on that one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check it out because I don't even know if the harness is working. We'll see that together. And if it does, I'm going to do something that I know people are going to hate, but I'm going to put a LED VRod headlight. Yep. Yeah, Massimo wouldn't like it, but I got it for pretty much dirt cheap. I'm going to see if it works. I got a connector for it to match. I hate hacking into wires, so if we find another light online that doesn't cost a small fortune, we can swap it back. And so just to start, I want to see if these bulbs work, if the wiring harness is all good up to the headlight, and let's see. It's going to start out with low beam, hopefully. Low beam. Low beam's on the top. High beam. High beam's the middle light, so we'll look at the wiring and we'll go from there. Okay. I just noticed a drip of oil, so that's good. So we'll swap these headlights out. I'll show you how to wire it and some things to be careful of, and we'll see if that works out. So we're back in the garage, and we're going to take this guy apart. Just an Allen head. And of course, these are special screws. See, there's a grommet there that goes into the side. I'll show you that in a sec. So it comes off pretty easily. And now here's the connector that's not incredibly common. Let me get it off of here. You can see in the back of the light. And again, this is an 06, so they changed it to a circular connector next. But let me show you what this is like if I find it. So this here, same thing. And wasn't easy to find because you usually find 3-conductor, but not 4-conductor. So I've already dry fitted that. That works. Again, I don't want to hack this all up, and if I want to put a light back on, or if I sell it, somebody wants to put the light back on, then they have it, and it's not all freaking telephone wire put in there like I see on some bikes. So anyway, so this guy is a Bosch 282764. It's called an ignition module / switch, but the real thing is it's a JPT, which is Juliet Papa Tango, AMP, which is Alpha Mike Papa. That's the connector. I had to find this on that popular auction site, and I actually had to, there was a guy selling 3-conductor, and I asked him if he had 4-conductor, and he said, yep. So that's where I got it. It was, I don't know, $15, something like that. And you'll probably tell me that I could have found it at, some corner store, but that's what I did. So let's take the light apart and see what's what. So we're down in the workshop, and here's the light we just took off of the MV. Got a power supply here. You could use the bike if you don't have a power supply. Here's the new headlight, and this guy came with these connectors, so 2-conductor. So all I did for these guys, just to get them out, was just take a pick, and there's a little tab here. Get these guys out. So we'll cut those now. Just to test this out, because it's not labeled, they say, I don't know if you can see here, the row of lights down there is low, and then the 4 lights up here are high. So let's test that out. Let's see which ones are which. I'm going to grab connector. First I'm going to make sure that this is 12 volts. Yep. Okay. So you definitely want to be careful that on LEDs, the positive goes to positive and the negative goes to negative. I mean, it makes a difference. There's a polarity on them. And if you get them crossed up, things are going to start to smoke, and good things will not be happening. Ask me how I know about that. Okay, so let's try these two and see where this guy goes. Okay, that looks high. I don't want to shine it in there. And then just to check it off, let's see what this is. I'm going to put both of these there. And let's see. This guy, that's low. Okay, so these wires are low. And just so I know that, I'm gonna take a marker and put an L. L should do it. I should remember that. So now let's take apart this light. Put this guy over here. Let's take this guy off, and let's get this. There's one screw in the bottom, Phillips head. And then the housing just comes off this. These guys kind of glued it on-ish. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so I see up here the top light, which is the low beam. I'm gonna pull that. And then the bottom, or the middle, I should say, because there's a parking light, which is the high beam. I'm gonna take that guy off. And then the parking light, which we're just not going to use anymore, is there. Okay. Just dropped a screw, which I felt. I can't see it, and I'll pick it up later. Okay. So low beam is the green wire. High beam is the gray. So let's take this guy out. I'm just doing this to make it a little easier on me. Okay, so let's put this guy here. Forgive the mess. I know where everything is. Let me get glasses on. Okay. So these pins, sure you can't see it, but they're numbered. So it goes 1 to 4, or
or 4-1. So what we're going to do here is, and again, make sure these guys, the wide ones are on 1, 4. Yep, that works. Okay. So I'm going to mark these. So I'm going to say here that 4, nope. So 1 is parking. So we're not going to need that. Okay. The gray, remember we said that was the high beam, so gray is 2, so that's high. And then 3 is low beam. And then 4 is the common, so, or ground. And we're going to do that times 2, right? So, okay. So parking we're not using, that's going to be dead. So again, I'm doing this so I don't hack, this up, and if we get a new light, we're golden. Okay. So now we're going to take blades, take these guys. Hope you can see that. And we're going to make a connector so we can put these guys into the female connector that's already on the bike. So let's do that. So we're going to snip these with a different snip. So these guys are going to snip. Snip. Okay. I don't think we're going to use those plugs, so I'm not going to use that. So, bump, 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 bump. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could use these. These, the only reason I use these are there's a crimper for this stuff right at the top here, which you probably forget about it because that's for these type of connectors. There's the crimpers up here for the ones you're more used to, I'm sure. So I'm gonna take some off this guy. Don't have one of those really nice ones, actually, and this one, not so nice. So let's see. Take this guy. So I'm going to make this guy a little bit more because we're going to put 2 of them together. Going to make this guy. And then this guy. Come on, baby. Not my favorite. Sorry. Okay. So now, let's take the negatives. Let's put these guys together. Let's see. wires. This is not going to be my favorite because it has two. Okay. Got that. Okay. Decent. This guy, since there are two wires, that's great. But I'm gonna get these guys. A lot of times you put them in. Let's see if I can do it this way. This makes more sense. The way to really do it, let's put it in. Get it in, but you know. Mess of this. Okay. This guy I know is going to be a little too long, so let's just do this. Okay. So, let's see. Low. Oh, I mean high. Because the low is here, right? Yep. Low. Low. Okay. Yay! Okay. So now, let's clear this stuff off. Let's put these guys in. So, number 1 is parking, do not need. Number 2 is high, which is this guy. So I want to put it so there's a little catch here, and I'm going to go down that way. So number 2. Then we're going to go click. Nice. Number 3 is low. So we're going to go over here. And 3 here. Gonna push it and click. And then 4 is here. Click. Okay. And these guys are good. This guy didn't come with a relief. I might put something on there, and then I might just fill it up with silicone to kind of make that waterproof. But that's kind of it right now. So here's a new connector that'll go right to your, at least in 06. I forgot when they changed the connector, but the beginning connectors were this style. Then they changed to a round. So let's go up and try it out. So while we're down here, I'm going to show you this. So this light is about 1.5 inches more narrow than the original. So on the original, this is the screw that comes with it. It has to go into the bracket. It has a rubber grommet, so vibration and all that doesn't affect the light. And also this screw is bigger than the ones for these. So I had to figure out how to get a longer screw in. I can't take this off because of the shoulder. So I went down to my corner hardware store, and I'm gonna put a windscreen, a small windscreen, on it. So I got screws, and I picked up these spacers, just nylon spacers. Got, I don't know, a bunch of them for, I don't know, $5-10, something like that. And then and actually this grommet to go into the housing. So what it's going to be is they're going to go in, once I pick up the other one off the floor, going to go in like this. The housing's going to be here. They're going to be the spacers. Going to have the windscreen on, and hopefully that'll be all secure. So let's go do it. Okay, we're back here in the garage, and we're going to connect this up. I already have the screws in with the spacers, and let's see how this connector is. That works. Tricky, let's get this guy in. Okay, I'm gonna tighten these up in a sec because I just want it to hold on now, and let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to button this up. We're going to eventually put this guy on, and that'll be that. So, again, we're just going to tighten this up and go from there. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and just remember, if I can do it, you can do it. We didn't use any incredible tools. All you have to do is be able to kind of read and just have the willingness to do it. So again, if I can do it, you can do it, and good luck.